All right, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to another week in UMass football. As you can see here, we have hit 72nd. Still a long ways away from anything big, but as you can see, I mean, we're still looking pretty good. Current rank at 72nd, projected rank. We'll be up there. I don't know if I'll still be around at this school by the time that happens, but nonetheless, dealt with some skill tree stuff, just added a couple things. Recruiting, I don't think I've touched. I did have 6,500 points already there, but we haven't signed anybody. So at this point, it's mostly just, I think, keeping this going here. So that should lock them out. So I think I'll have at least a couple people locked out come come this next week. It looks like no matter what, I'm not getting that one because I'm losing 140 each time, so I can move that to somebody else. I'm losing 175 on that guy, so that's not going to happen. How am I losing 175? 255, 130. That'd be 125, but I get an extra 50. I don't think, I mean, unless the Northwestern coach also has those sort of skill trees that allow that. Hey, Wildcat, what's up? So, I think everything else minus 55. See, yeah, I'm going to start losing out on that. So, minus 85 means we can throw more into that. And I think I can just start throwing the rest into those, which I think should do it, because even there I did pretty good on points. There I didn't have hardly anything, so I should be able to get an extra 300 or so. Gained enough points there, gained a little bit of points there, so I should be able to shuffle my way back into that. So I think that's pretty much where I sit for the rest of the season, is just trying to sign these guys. We'll see what happens with that. I don't remember, now that I think about it, I don't remember if, because I was doing that and I'm like, I should probably make sure real quick that I offered scholarships to everybody. I'm pretty sure I did, but it's worth a check. And then also visit. Alright, it looks like anyone who is available for it has done it. Anyone else? Yep. Alright. South Alabama. Alright, cool. Good 5 below us. I'm sure I'll find a new and inventive reason to lose this. We'll see. Hey, Port Gamma, what's up? You know, I don't know if I'm even going to see Captain Marvel at all. I did go watch Alita Battle Angel, and that was awesome. I hope there's a second one. I'm not gonna give too much grief to it. Mostly because I heard it's a, kind of a mediocre movie, but it's alright. Can't believe South Alabama's got a 5-star athlete that they're grooming. I wonder if that's even like a thing where they would have a pretty good shot at it. Doing a Dynasty on NCAA with the Hawkeyes. This one on NCAA 14. You know, between us and UMass, that both just felt like with the fire extinguishers, that really does feel like the most South Alabama or UMass thing possible. Where it's like, yeah, this is how we're gonna use it. Captain Marvel's okay. Yeah, that's okay. I don't think they've had a bad movie. I think really ever. Yay! Oh, I forgot. Our defense is gonna be pretty dope, I think, against these guys because we're actually better than them.
Come out for their first possession. Good field position for their first possession of the ball game.
All right, so all I gotta do is not royally screw this up.
He's going to try and scramble.
Oh, I couldn't hold on to it. I was gonna try to roll out I wanted to try to do a run just for the first one, but it didn't really work out. And then I tried the pass, and I was a little too much on the move. That's okay. There we go. Yeah, I got in front of that. I had a feeling that was going to happen, but wasn't 100% sure.
He's playing some special football and leading the conference statistically.
NCAA 10 basketball. Okay. I think I had a random thought today of doing that as like a shit. Okay, he's far enough away. Doing that as an April Fool's joke. Like, hey guys, I'm gonna completely quit my college hoops and do NCAA basketball again. And I'm sure there'd be enough new people to be like, awesome. And then there'd be most people like, wait, don't you hate that? Hey Daredevil, what's up? I realize most Mondays, I think because it's a combination of having a friend over for our anime night and then having to have worked that day, I'm usually too tired to do anything on a Monday night and take advantage of the fact that I'm up and awake. Oh, he almost gave it up because of that tip too. We'll do that one.
Ball on the 13-yard line.
I'm sure one of you guys will be open. Jimmy Richard. You're 13-2 right now. Nice. You know, I bet if I actually gave it some thought, I could probably be able to figure out the game. Like, I could probably game the system quite a bit in that. Kind of usually the good thing about EA games is there's pretty easy ways to game it. Damn. Georgia Tech, man.
Every play seemed to be of the utmost importance. The Yellow Jackets get the W, 27-24. Elsewhere,
I would have done this earlier, but for some reason I just got off on like a what's the word? I got off on like this weird tangent of like YouTube videos of like wrestling stuff, and then I watched a bunch of like House stuff because I didn't realize they had like big 10-minute clips of House where it's like, oh, it's practically like a condensed episode. NCAA football 10. Did I say NCAA football 10? I meant NCAA basketball 10. You can tell I'm tired.
Well, it's one thing to have speed. It's another thing to have an idea of what you're doing and how to attack a defense.
I think he's far enough away. Yep. Oh, that was almost a big-time touchdown pass.
Out of their breaks, and the quarterback put the ball right on the money.
Yep. Team's not quite good enough to have one of those game-bending, those reality-bending moments when they go, yeah, we're just going to... Oh, Jesus. It looked like he took him down by his neck. I want to see that again. Oh, God. He practically pulled on his helmet. Is that a legal tackle? He might have got him by the back. It looked almost like he pulled him by, like, his helmet. He just, like, grabbed the underside of his helmet and yanked him down. I feel like that isn't... I feel like that isn't something you can do. I don't know. Just... Oh, shit! Oh, I accidentally went forward. Poop.
Knows that the linebackers are cheating up a little bit on the run. They can get some protection. They might want to
I went too far.
For some passes underneath.
I was looking at the guy and then I didn't realize I was pushing forward. We'll be fine.
Fires quickly to the tight end, and he tackles him hard at the 2-yard line. He ran a good-looking route and picked up positive yards.
Fantastic. Your Twitch app is fucking up. Oh, that sucks, man.
Passing game is where you see all those hours in the summer that you put in pay off.
Big play here for both teams. It's
I don't know if I'm going to play it tonight, but I also bought Finally bought Yoshi's Crafted board. I feel like I can make this happen. Stick. Let's do stick. That's usually a nice go-to to throw to a tight end. Oh shit! Yep, that was the wrong thing to do. I pressed the wrong button, and that was my own fault for pressing the wrong button. I'm so used to the tight end being there, and yeah.
The quarterback threw an interception on their last drive.
It's going to be one of those where people are going to be like, why did you do that? He was clearly directly in front of him. Why? And I'll just be like, hey, I'm tired and I mishit the button because I'm a bit slow. William Charles has got this down, man. This was supposed to be Jimmy Richards' breakout year, but because of that, they've been guarding Jimmy Richards so hard. It's been impossible to, like, be able to throw to him. Speaking of.
And down he goes at the 21-yard line. And for Coleman,
is my quarterback secretly Michael Vick undercover? You know, because of that pass, I think my quarterback is secretly Russell Wilson undercover. That's actually... I feel like that's the slightly more egregious example of being a scrambling quarterback who throws when he doesn't need to throw, and then throws an interception right to a guy directly in front of his receiver.
Boy, this defense has a lot of speed. They're all over him by the time he caught the ball.
All right, now let's. I'm gonna try to call an audible and see what they do. Oh, God. Oh, damn it. I just knew that was going to happen. Couldn't get the ball out of his hand. Oh, shit. We're going 4 verts, boys. Let's do this. Who's open? He's kind of open in the back end.
UMass has been telling anybody that would listen that this kid really has what it takes to
Woo.
be a star, and he's always going to remember that first touchdown. I'm sure he's going to have a lot more. Great moment, though, for him and his family.
Yeah, this really shouldn't be too exciting of a game, considering they're... I guess they're not, like, far below us, but they're far enough below us that it's like... There shouldn't be a lot of excitement to this game. I should be able to just stomp on them for a while and then... call it a day. If I get up, I think I'll do the 20-point rule here too. Like if I'm up by 20, I just sim the rest, or at least play the first half. South Alabama is that Alabama's cousin. Oh yeah, and you know what they do with them. That's kind of what I meant to do, but I'll take it. Ooh, Jesus.
And for Coleman, this is now the most storied season a quarterback has had in school history.
He's taken apart every second.
School passing yards for his season. Look at that.
Great achievement to show for
making it happen.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 44-yard line.
Alabama's youngest brother. You know what they do with...
Gets it out quickly. And he's tackled at the 31.
He is such a reliable target. You throw it anywhere near him, and this guy's going to get his hands on it and make a catch.
I tried to get Monday off. Not today, Monday, but next Monday off for Mania. Not because I really need it, but I would have liked to not have to worry about sleep after WrestleMania, but we got this guy who's been working at the post office for about as long as I live. I mean, literally. There's more than enough people who've literally worked at the post office for as long as I've been alive. And longer. And, yeah, it's just one of those things where there can only be so many people off, and unfortunately because of that day, there can only be like one person off, and it's this guy. Which generally I wouldn't have a problem with, but he's got this weird thing where he accumulates paid vacation. I mean, I guess it's not a weird thing, but the way he uses his accumulated paid vacation is kind of that's the weird thing. Because I accrue it too. But he's been there long enough. He accrues like, I would say at least like 5 weeks worth every year. And the way he uses it is he uses, instead of like having like week-long vacations, he does every Monday. I think he has like Saturday, Sunday off. And then he uses every Monday from the start of the year until he runs out in like June. So like 6 months out of the year, he only works 4 days a week. And I'm like, oh, that's interesting. I mean, I wouldn't use my vacation time that way, but, more power to him. Oh, God, that was the wrong button. I meant to hit X. X was more open.
So at the end of one quarter, UMass leads it 14-0.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea, but then again, if you're doing... It's just one of those things where it's like, I mean, more power to you. I don't know if I would use my... oh, that's too... Okay, it's fine. I don't know if I would use my time for that. I would rather be able to use like a couple weeks as like full weeks rather than just work 4 days a week for half a year. But hey, I mean, that's just me. I don't know. Maybe in like 25 years, when I've got as much time in as he does, I might have an epiphany where I want to do the same thing and do like, you know what? I feel like I'm just gonna take Mondays off or Fridays off, and I'm just gonna have 3-day weekends for half the year. He might not be a guy who even takes vacation days. That might be his vacation is going to take like 3-day weekends elsewhere. Could very well be it. Da-da-da-da. He's got it. Go, run. Just truck him. Cloudy Main Twitch. Subscribing with Twitch Prime. Thank you so much, dude. I appreciate it. I don't have like any overlays or anything like that, but I just got like a nice little pop-up in my personal little chat, so I appreciate that. I don't have follower ones. I kind of want... Oh, Jesus. Just let it hit his back. I kind of wish I had follower ones. I thought I said it, but I didn't. But I do get the sub ones, so I do appreciate that. Those don't go off often. I think we've had like a couple guys who would subscribe for a little while with like Twitch Prime. Ah, I should have. All right, we're good. And then let it lapse.
This comes down to the timing between the quarterback and the receiver, and the result, again, a nice play for the offense.
All right. There we go.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 34-yard line.
I had one of my friends try to convince me to. I actually had two of my friends try to convince me to go on Tinder today.
He's under pressure.
Haha! 15 yards, 14 yards.
The defense needs to figure out a way to stop them, or else they're going to have.
Because I know my roommate goes on Tinder, and he's told me, he's like, I've swiped on like 300. I think he said he swiped right on like 350 women. He's actually talked to about 150 of them. He's had about 10 of them where he actually had a conversation longer than 2 days. And then he's hung out with 3 of them. I'm like, so you got about a 1% success rate with anyone you swipe right with. So I'll have to, if I get Tinder, I got to swipe right at least 100 women to feel like I might even have a chance with one. You've talked to like one person? Yeah. He's not a bad looking guy. That might also be it too. Oh, God. Why did he underthrow like that? Tinder. I don't think he's here, but I wouldn't even care if he heard me. He admitted to me he has Tinder Plus, so he can see who like swiped right on him. He's like, I needed to see who swiped right on me, so I got Tinder Plus. I'm like, why?
He's on the run.
Just toss that shit out. And he told me, he's like, yeah, I got Tinder Plus to see that, and well, the results weren't good. He's like, I immediately regretted it. He's like, these are not people who wanted to have swipe right on me.
Oh. I like the scheme the defensive coordinator came up with here. They were all over the place.
You have to be decent looking for that. Yeah.
Nowhere to throw it.
Rule number 1, be attractive. Rule number 2, don't be unattractive. There you go. Oh, my God. It literally bounced off his hands. Are you kidding me? Look at this. He was so there, and then he just boop. You son of a bitch. Ugh. Oh, right. I'm just going to skip ahead. Hopefully we can. Yeah, there we go. I was just about to say, hopefully we can go 3 and out.
So you wonder what kind of excitement we'll see
Oh,
this time
broke
around.
both already. I feel you. One of these days I'm going to take like a Saturday or Sunday off and then just like go. I'm not a dance club guy. That's one thing I've always told him. He's like, hey, I go out to a dance club and I just kind of hang out and don't get in people's faces and, you know, just chat with people. I'm like, okay, but I'm not a dance club guy. I fucking hate them. I'm a dive bar guy, but I don't really I don't go to dive bars that often either.
That'll bring up 3rd and 6.
Yeah, I don't even feel like going through all that either. I don't even feel like going through that shit of like swiping, like spending money to see who swiped right on me, and fucking maybe. Ugh. And then just trying to swipe right on a bunch of people and then try to talk to a bunch of people. And he's like, yeah, I've only had like 10 conversations that lasted longer than 2 days. And he's told me about ones that, you know, it was girls who just like, they just ghost me. I'm like, yeah, that's just kind of how it works now. Oh, I thought he was going to make it. Oh, he got brought down a little too quickly. I was trying to find a guy. It looked like they were all kind of a little too far open. Like they were a little too not there. That's all right. No friend trying to get you to do the same, yeah. I just want to have my house. That's all I really care about at this point. Is my house. I'll worry about the rest of that later. Oh, I should have hit A. I was like sitting there. I was looking at the 2 middle guys, and for a second, my hand moved to right bumper because it looked like he was going to help guard A. All right. Let me try Walker Charles. Maybe Richard will beat his man. Probably not because there's 2 guys there. Okay, yep. All right. Charles.
Around the 43-yard line.
I'm not going to worry too much about.
That makes it 1st and 10.
I noticed the clock, but I'm not going to worry too much about that clock just yet. Finally able to watch the stream celebrate. Here are some bits. Been watching for a year on YouTube. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. You've been watching. Oh, shit. I saw the guy, and I couldn't get the ball out of my hand fast enough. Relationship, what's that? Do I do Road to Glory? Not really. I just do the I just do franchise or Dynasty. There you go. Oh, okay. I don't think I need to worry about. I think clock is still fine. Clock is still okay for right now. Man, they really want to keep me going on the 4 verts, man. It's like this game knows me. Been watching me for a year, still chose to give me money. Oh, he's so open they didn't even check. Wow. There were 2 guys. Can we hopefully it shows that. Oh. I want to look at that again because those 2 guys, it was like You know, in MLB, you'll see the occasional like misplay, with like two guys gonna go catch a fly ball and then like somehow miscommunication, neither one of them get it. That's what happened here. This guy had two guys covering him because he was kind of waiting in the zone. He was coming up to him, and then like I think he stopped because he saw his man do it, and you could see the other guy look back and think that the zone guys got it. So they both miscommunicate, and then he just hauls it. Zone guy thought the man guy had it, and the man guy thought the zone guy had it. That was a goofy kick. You know, what'd be even better is if your first stream just happened to be something like way different than what I usually do. I've been meaning to play Dead or Alive Extreme 3 Scarlet. I played a little bit on my Switch. Oh, God. You just show up and that's your first stream. Like, hey, yeah, I'm here for the first time, and that's a thing. All right. I got 2 timeouts to make this work. Get down the field. Once again. Jesus. Timeout. What was that? That was like 50 yards, by the way, too. We're on the 17. This turn from, yeah, probably not going to happen to, oh, shit, this will probably happen. We're at least going to get 3 out of this. If I play this right, oh, my God. No one just decided to guard him. No one decided that they were going to be the ones to guard him. The bouncing tatas. Basically, yes. Although most of my time that I've spent is me going, man, I need to get some money, but I want to do some fast money. And so my idea of fast money is like that first night, just like hitting up the casino. And there was a point, you know what? We're up 31-10. That is 21 points. So what we're going to do is we're going to skip ahead to the next quarter. I'm going to make this as like painless as possible. I'm going to try to employ like college hoops stuff here, and hopefully they don't screw me up here. Wow. Okay, so we're down to 11. All right, so usually I still sim, so you know what? Let's just go to end of game, and I can cancel sim if they start putting the points on. Wow, guys. There you go. There you go.
Coleman's performance today, Kirk, it was just fun for you and I to be part
just
of
employ that nice 20-point rule on the football too. Probably makes things go a little bit faster. Also, it means this video is going to be like half an hour. It's going to be like a good 15, almost 20 minutes shorter than it usually is. But hey, at least we get it done. And then we can move on to the next game easily and not waste everyone's time with a game that's obviously going to be won. But yeah, I do the casino thing at Dead or Alive Extreme 3, and there was one time that I did extremely well, and I usually do blackjack because roulette takes amazingly too long. And yeah, I started out with like 80,000 coins, and I won my way up to like 700, 800,000. And then I was like, yeah, I'm going to do this in owner mode with my own money, so that I'll have it too, not just my character, and then I fucking lost it. Every last bit of it. I'm like, shit. Alright, well, that was cool. Yeah, I guess I'll have just a spare 200 points. Cool, that means we can just go right on to the next week. We might actually be able to... I was going to do 3 games, but if we have games like this, we might actually be able to get through the rest of the season here and get to championship games and such, because we got 3 games in 4 weeks. I was gonna do 3 games. That might get us down enough to be able to skip a couple weeks. We'll see what happens to New Mexico State and Georgia Southern. Either way, we face Miami U, so I'm gonna go ahead and advance that. So we'll be playing that on stream, and yeah, we are gonna hit just right around half an hour for this. So If you're watching this on YouTube, yeah, sorry I didn't quite play the whole game, but then again, I'm trying not to waste your time as well as anybody else's, as well as my own. I figure it's just a waste of time to play a game. Kind of like with college hoops, I feel like it's a waste of time to play a game if we're up by 20 and we're not going to be like walking away with, almost certainly not going to be walking away with a loss. It feels like I'm just, like I said, wasting time. I don't want to waste my time. I don't want to waste your time. But yeah, so yeah, if you're watching this on YouTube, appreciate you watching. Feel free to continue watching. You might have a couple more weeks like this coming up in the rest of the year. We'll see. So thank you, and I will see you